Welcome, all you +2 comedy modifiers, back to Blueprints. We join back with my live stream already in progress.
What time is it? I've wasted so much time. This is supposed to be a classroom run, and now everything is screwed up, and I'm cranky about it. But I'm going to sprint through this in the event that I can get myself a sweet, sweet vault, because that's the only thing I really care about right now, because I have a key in my pocket. I'm not paying attention to anything else right now. I'm just trying to get the vault. Give me some things. Cranky Noah is cranky. I have enough gems for a vault, right? Yeah. Let's get a reroll. I'm just gonna reroll and try to get a vault. No, I don't want any of this. Reroll. Give me the vault. Ooh, a telescope. Ooh, how great. Yeah. Give me the vault. I want a vault, I want a planetarium, I want the tomorrow room, like, I want to not be cursed anymore. I don't understand what I was doing wrong in what concept I was missing. I can open this door, right? I'm just curious what this is going to do to me. Yep. It was just a horrible thing. Do I have gems still? I don't even have enough gems now for the vault if I get it. I was just curious. I got a broken lever out of this. Some turnips. I think the vault's 3 gems. I guarantee you I draft the vault next. I guarantee you. Let's just keep moving, see what happens. Thank you. Library, sure, let's do the library. I picked up a gem, so maybe I'll get a nice vault. I had a dyslexic moment. In New Clue there are 4 books you're supposed to look at. I'm just going to get New Clue again if this is the case. I'm looking at my notebook. I made sure that sleep on. No, that's not it. All the stuff about that. All right. I'm just gonna get I'm just going to take a new clue out again. I looked at new clue and I had a dyslexia moment where I was like, oh, uncle. Because all the letters for uncle are in there. And then I'm pretty sure Uncle All was one of the books that were in the book New Clue. So I'm starting to think they're anagrams. Okay. I did the thing. Do I have a key now? Did I pick up a key at any point? No. Oh, let's just go to the mailroom. Now I'm at least getting something out of this. Okay. Sorry, I'm so annoyed. Look at all these letters. But I don't have a damn magnifying glass, so I don't... I'm going to... You're likely... All right, hold on. Is this the first letter? Okay, there we go. So... Simon, let me know if I'm writing too much. I've never been good at gauging what's improper. Might help you. Maybe it's fine without my help. A bit of a moral quandary. These, I'm fairly certain. Okay, yeah. I've read that one. I kept. This is the one. Yeah. So he hid one in the telescope. We knew this. Hey, Simon. I'm going to assume at this point you've likely reached the upper ranks of the house and run into our keycard security doors. These are actually a fairly new addition, designed by Kurt Darren and myself, and were installed after an unfortunate incident 2 years ago when some of your uncle's correspondence were stolen by a member of the staff who had somehow managed to reach a room that they should have been able to find. That's the ransom note in room 46. Okay, interesting. We're still not 100% sure how we got past the antechamber seals, but it was clear after that episode that not every member of the staff should have unchecked access to the higher ranks of the estate. It is important to note here that in my own experience, I have found that every other member of the staff to be extremely trustworthy and unwavering in their loyalty to your uncle. Still, after that incident, we decided to err on our own confidences and opted in style estate security system, issuing key cards to only the most trusted members of the staff. If you find the security doors become an annoyance while you're attempting to navigate, you should be able to lower their frequency from the security terminal, and there's even a nifty trick to unlock them to utilize the utility closet. Yeah. I don't know what the code there is. But I don't have a magnifying glass to get that stamp. So real quick, we can't read it. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Davy Ravane to sender, as he's no longer employed with the staff. There's a message that we can't read right now that says, did we ever find out for sure he was the one stealing the mail? So we're saying that it was Denny. Okay. This is the one I just read, right? Yes, okay. Keep reading. Okay. Following up on the map I created outlining the steam-powered duck, I thought it would be helpful to provide you with the corresponding map of the gas power, which is the outdated system that currently is only utility outside the house in locations on the grounds: the apple orchard, the hovel, the schoolhouse, and the gemstone cavern. Hope this helps. Already knew that. Simon, just in case it wasn't explicit in my emails, I have decided to contact DC Power directly and get some additional usage from the VAC system that's installed. The information is actually... I have to go to the bathroom. I have to take a break. Time out, guys. Sorry about that. Let's read this information I'm sure we already know. This information is actually as much for me as it is for you. I often spend 10 minutes in the utility closet pressing random buttons until I come up with the desired result, but I rarely understand exactly how it is I get there. For half an hour on hold, I finally able to speak to the terminal technician who personally designed the system and copied a list of helpful operating instructions. I'll add that material on a separate sheet I'll include in this letter. As always, I hope it helps you. If all the indicators... Yeah, all right, let me just make sure that this is the thing I want. If 5 out of 6 indicator lights are the same color, press the 6 indicator light will always sync up with the other 5. If all 6 indicators are green, pressing any of them will result in a blue indicator. If 6 purple lights, pressing one will turn it into a white indicator. Pressing a blue indicator will... Yeah. Stuff I knew. Greetings, Simon. I hope all is well at the estate. Of discussing communications with fellow technician Kimberly Thompson, and she suggested to you the locations of the drafting strategy issues she personally found in the estate: the dormitory, the drafting studio, the library, the bookshop, and the bookshop. The above list, according to her, so I can't personally vouch that these are accurate. I think that is accurate. I think the numbers are wrong, but... Simon, I'm going to be mentioning members of the staff. Perhaps I should give you a brief introduction. This is great information. Let me write this down. Okay, so Ann Babish is house manager. Yeah, so I knew that. Ann Babish, house manager. And then we got Kirk Darren, who is security. We got Randolph, who is who I'm talking to. Lab tech. Network administrator. Oh, Randolph. Wait a sec. Randolph Moore. So maybe is his name how I get into the network? Network administrator. Admin. Like admin key. So maybe he'll give me the admin key. Wouldn't that be something? Kimberly Thompson. Lab assistant. Chef de Camp. That's the first time I feel like I've heard that name. Camp. Head chef. Head of kitchen, but head chef. Hartley. Rota? That seems like a suspicious name. Rota? That sounds Algerian. Retired valet. That's his, like the servant's quarters is his room. Christoph, no last name given, is the chauffeur, which we knew. And Robert, again, this looks kind of Algerian. Nagula is the new groundskeeper, who I think got fired. There are a handful of other names among these various live-in service staff, but due to their infrequent mention, I thought it was best to omit them from this cursory introduction. Because ending in la, does that mean anything? Does la? No. Lee does, but la doesn't. Robert Nugla. And T-A. Or A-T. That doesn't seem to be. Okay. Maybe I'm just being suspicious. I feel like that's important information. I don't know why, but I feel it. Another successful experiment, another letter. You have certainly been keeping yourself busy as I've spent the last few days racking my brain trying to come up with new clues for you. I'm reminded of your mother's apt book, A New Clue, and how fiendishly she had hid clues for her readers within its pages. Don't worry, I won't be hiding clues for you in imagery or requiring you to comb the text with a magnifying glass. That's just telling you that you have to do that. The truth is, I'm not nearly as clever or creative as she was. The best I could muster was trying to be cryptic and mysterious. Would be something like, break the bricks in the weight room with something that has a handle and is very heavy. I was suspicious. I am afraid that in spite of my best efforts, the results are not quite cryptic and even less mysterious. I suppose I'll leave the riddles to your uncle and his niece. Ooh, dear Simon, I've been running out of ideas of my own. Yesterday, I asked Kurt Darren, who I now know is security, if he had any additional security advice I could pass on. To my surprise, he gave me an envelope and directed me to include it the next correspondence to you. I did not ask him what it contained, so I'll be very curious to hear from you after this is all over and find out whether or not it's of any use. Until next time. Unused memos. All right, so that's not the safe code. Ooh. This is important. All right. 6, 7, and 9 do not appear in any safe combination. All right. That's kind of helpful. I mean, there's less dates, I guess. Another fake safe code. I don't know why we're giving me these fake safe codes. Like, that's handwritten. Safe code D8. What could that mean? There is no safe on rank 10. But it's a green one, and we have no idea whether that's true. And is there... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Is there a safe in room 46? Oh boy. Simon, I can't think of any reason you'd need to access the server administration controls before I return, but your father has mentioned an interesting computer, so I have a feeling you may be a bit more hands-on than your great uncle. You'll find that the admin terminal in Blackbridge Grotto has a small cavern sealed much like the story off of the East Drive. I believe I've previously explained to how to restore power to the grotto in one of my previous letters. However, keep in mind that accessing the terminal requires an admin key. Unfortunately, I won't be able to set one up for you until I return, but your admin key will eventually be Jones. The first 4 letters of your family name. Oh, or if you prefer, we could use a pseudonym. I'm sure we'll discuss that in greater detail. There's totally a note about a pseudonym in the locker room. Simon, if you end up accessing the admin controls of Blackridge Grotto, I'm sure you've noticed the sealed circular door to the left of the terminal. As you've likely already concluded for yourself, the door can only be opened with 3 microchips that are inserted in the central pedestal. Normally, all 3 microchips are kept in 3 other locations, but I decided to make it easy, and I've left one of the microchips in the grotto for ready access. However, you will have to find a new clue or 2 to help you find the others. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. So if I come in here and I'm all like J O wait, hold on. N E S Admin not found. Right, because it's not set up. But he's the administrator, right? And I wrote down his freaking name. It's Moore. So if I were to put in like M lowercase O R E, and then his last name, or his first name is Randolph, so an R. Did I spell more wrong? Is it Morr? O R R. Why is this not working? B A B going with Babbage and Babbage A. Oh my god. Admin key does not have permissions. User database. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. Okay. We should try the bow leave key as well, but alright, so admin. So M, I spelled it, it's OOR R. Okay. And then THOMK. K. So that's K. All right. So that's Kimberly. That's the lab assistant. That's the lab assistant there. Then we got Babbage. So that's Ann Babbage there. And then expired. I'm just going to put X's here, just so I know. These are expired keys. We got RUOTH, which is the valet. That's Harley. And then we have REVAD. I don't know. Oh, that's got to be Denny. That's Denny. Okay. Plus 3. Okay. Okay. Personal notes. The lead tech assistant for state terminals and backwatch. Okay. Assistant tab. All right. Recently transferred former executive assistant to HS. Trust with full. All right. What's the relationship between Kim and my uncle here? Former exclusive assistant. Interesting. Ann Babish. Most drafted room, The Office. Author of all personal notes. Or personnel notes. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Temporary administrator. Surface. Oh, this is Harley. All right, right. So we like him. The Baron's valet for 20 years. Substituting for Mr. Moore until we find a suitable. Okay. So Denny, I don't think we like. He's the. I believe he's the one that stole the mail. Groundskeeper. Terminated March 1992 for suspicion of blackmail and not watering the plants. All right. I can't see these. Okay, exit. M O O R R. Welcome back, Blackridge.
And that's going to do it for this edition of Blueprints. Will I find my way to room 46? Well, the best way to find out is to subscribe right here to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming, so you'll get a notification next time I dive deep into the mansion. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Boop!